Right, so take 3. Howdy peeps, and welcome back to the channel for a bench update. Shock horror, I know, it's been a while, probably over a year. And as you may know, I did have a complete mojo fail back end of last year, first half of this year, and didn't really build anything at all. Just had no urge, the mojo wasn't there. Didn't worry though, knew it would come back. These things do. There's no sense trying to force it, or you'll just end up building stuff you don't really want to build. You're not in the mood for it. Kits end up in the bin. Yeah, that's what happens. So I had a hankering for, let me just move my chair about a bit first. I had a hankering for a piece of fantasy, a chance to wave a brush at something. So I started out with the Games Workshop Thunder Tusk, basically a big woolly mammothy type thing. That way. No idea on the rules in the game, I just thought it was a cool looking model. Comes with a pair of riders, well, a rider and a handler as it were, which are a pair of ogres, or as Games Workshop now calls them, ogres. These ones are named Paul and Sam. Games Workshop trademarks and stuff like that. Don't get me started. Anyway, so we did that, and then the 2-hour speed build came up with the Airfix starter sets built out of the box. The only things we were allowed to use that didn't come in the box, I believe, were a knife to cut them off the sprue, and water, and Tamiya extra thin, just so the glue would actually set before the end of the build. As always, great fun. I ended up finger painting it because the Bumbrol gloss red paint was shockingly awful. Still, it was fun. Good way to spend a couple of hours of an evening. Gave plenty of entertainment on the live show, and then, like with all of them, they got smashed or burnt or otherwise crushed and binned, which is the way with all speed builds and the way it should be. And yeah, if it's 48 hours, that's not a speed build, that's a build. 2 hours is a speed build, 4 hours is a speed build. Anything longer than a day is just a build. Anyway, so after that, and a bit of abuse on the Airfix group for destroying a wonderful model. Oh, how dare you, think of the children. I decided I'd build the little Gloucester Gladiator, which is set up here somewhere amongst all the bench mules and dust and crud. And oh, for Christ's sake. Hang on a moment, be back in a second. Warwick, will you get down from there? Yes. Stop licking the old people's windows. Bloody. Oh no. Seems that Warwick has escaped from Paul's man cave. He's out there licking the windows of the old people's home. Let me just call Paul, let him know. Yeah, hi Paul. Yeah, Warwick's escaped again. He's out here licking the windows on the old folks' home, scaring them. Yeah, he's wearing his Grim Reaper outfit again. You want me to send him back, or yep, just put the sign around his neck saying where he lives and give him the postie? Righto, will do. Catch you later, bud. Bye. Right, I'll finish this and I'll go catch Warwick. He'll be sat outside, probably chewing on the plants. Anyway, where was I? The little Gloucester Gladiator, yep, there we go. Just the standard 172 Airfix. Chuck together in a day or so, paint, decal, job done. That was a little bit of fun. well, what did I build next? I said I broke myself in gently, as it were, with some smaller, simpler, quicker builds. So the Hobby Boss 172 Chinese attack helicopter WZ-10 Thunderbolt, I think something like that anyway. Nice little kit, comes with a bit of PE, goes together well. And, you know, another little mojo builder. When you're recovering from a lack of mojo or complete loss, you don't want to start out with something complex and tricky or time consuming. Something simple and easy is what you want. Well, after a couple of things like that, the smaller things, I decided to bump it up a bit, and it is up here still. I figured I'd best get on and get my Christmas present from Mary built, which is the Trumpeter T14 Armata. Again, lovely kit, simple build and paint job. Nothing over the top or spectacular, just a bit of dust effect airbrushed on, just to make it look like being going around the parade ground. And once that was done, the mojo flowing again. So something I bought, I think last year, is the IBG models, the little Marmon Harrington armoured car in 135th. Again, lovely little kit. I wouldn't recommend it to a beginner. It is, you know, one of those delicate, fiddly, high part count, full interior jobbies. So not a bad kit to build. It goes together well. It's just, yeah, requires a bit more experience. So I got that done. What else did I get done next? Made a start on Dragon's Lightning, the 172. That went in the bin just because it's awful. I think the kit might be older than me. It's not a good kit, let's just put it that way. And then I did, well, it's actually still sat here in the bin, Meng's 148 P51 Mustang, which was going really well and I was really enjoying it, and then I got impatient and screwed up. Didn't let the gloss coat cure for long enough, put an enamel coat over the top, and yeah, bin job. I'm not going to sit there and strip it all and find replacement decals and all that. No. Crunch it in your hands, in the bin. So with that minor catastrophe out of the way, I'll start on something else relatively simple. I broke out Dragon's venerable old Marder 3 Smart Kit. It is all built, it's all there. The engine, all the full interior, everything. I just couldn't be bothered to paint the interior, so I stuck a tarp on it. I'll say it's a nice little kit. Typical Dragon detail, typical Dragon instructions. Takes a bit of figuring out, but goes together well. And having got that built, and kind of bit lost the will, let's be honest. It's German, so I don't particularly enjoy it. The build is okay, I just don't like painting things that colour. Oh, pardon me, excuse me. So I made a start on the Mini Art, the BM824. As you can see, teeny tiny little thing. It's the rocket tank. And again, this one is full interior, full engine, everything in there. None of which is painted. It's all built and it's all in there. I just haven't painted any of it because I sealed all the hatches shut. So, you know. The build mojo is back in full effect. It's just the paint mojo is a bit lacking at the moment, so I don't really want to be going over the top on things. And parts of that, I show you how delicate and flimsy the rocket racks actually are to go on the roof. That way, why can't I get this right? So, I mean, you can see how delicate that's going to be once it's assembled. There's 24 rockets to go on that yet as well. And then after that, we're currently doing an egg plane. Oh, egg plane build is the wrong one. Egg tune build. So fun stuff. A bunch of guys are building egg planes. There's a couple of egg ships, egg submarine, egg tanks or tune tanks. And I decided I'd go with Meng's little T-34-76, which I'm waiting till I have to go up to Norwich later in the week to get another pot of clear green so I can paint this in candy green. It's currently UMP gloss black primer, Vallejo dark aluminium and chrome to get colour gradients, and then some clear blue shot around the shadow areas to increase those. That's it for now. What's up next? What am I going to build next? I have no idea. It could be anything from up there in the stash. It could be something I buy new. I'll see what happens when... Oh. Stop trying to eat the goldfish. Anyway, I'll best get on, get Warwick tied up and get him shipped back to Paul. So, hope it's been at least mildly entertaining or interesting update, past a quarter of an hour a day away or whatever. But enjoy your modelling or your fish keeping if you do that as well. Peace on, or peace out, rock on, bye bye. Warwick, what are you doing over there?